Welcome back, match 4 then. Austria, the 11th seeds, with their back to us in dark blue, up against the Netherlands, the 3rd seeds and favourite for this event, but the 3rd seeds are really struggling. They're trailing 1-2 in the overall context of the match. And can this lady, Jiao, build on the good work from Brit Ireland to keep this match afloat? So, LIU to get us underway against Jiao.
Let's love all.
16 encounter, 4th match. Austria leading 2-1.
Love 1.
Snatched at the backhand on the diagonal there. Took it a little bit too early. Shakes her head. Jiao there on screen, number 25 in the world, but she went down in her first encounter to Li Qianbing, 147 in the world. But not only that, she went down 11-6, 11-7, 11-3. So not great for her confidence, but she's a seasoned pro. She'll put that behind her.
She was sat down at the advertising hoarding behind the court, looking very despondent with a towel and an ice pack over her eye because she took a wallop in the eye off the ball. So let's hope she's regrouped from that.
2-1.
She's a tough, stern competitor, 43-year-old. She's seen it all before. Terrific short serve.
Well, that was a very fast rally close to the table. Interesting that LIU was happy to play backhands from the backhand side. Spray the ball around.
4-2.
Can't do much against them. Ball just trickling over the net. She certainly did her best. Heavy backspin on that long, fast serve. LIU struggling to lift it. And it's a good start by Li.
In contrast to her opening match, you're right. Well, that's what happens in that backhand-to-backhand exchange. You fancy that LIU has to get that backhand slightly wider, and it really tucks up the pen holder, who's just using the one side of the rubber, and really sort of restricts her and asks a lot of her body to get out of the way and clear a little space for herself, which she couldn't do in the opening match. That was her downfall. But where she's free swinging and got space to release the racket head, you can see how damaging she is.
Good backspin on the serve.
You can see what's going through her mind, the way that she might have made a mistake, but she'll flush that from her mind and then just work with the positive visual. Body language, nodding to herself, I can do this, come on. Good mental skills from the
6-5.
elder stateswoman on the Dutch team, 43 years old.
Good long push there. on the return of serve. Oh, that's a great backhand down the line. The pen holder there really punching from the elbow. Have a look at that again. First one on the diagonal, there it goes. You could see the elbow, wrist. Clever tactics from Jiao, spinning the ball up in the air. Didn't go for speed, ran round the back end. You expected to come out with a fast topspin. She didn't. Threw it up. Clever play.
Pressure on the Austrians now. Just a match away. And it's so easy just to over-press, isn't it, towards that finish line, which seems so close.
9-5.
It may well be they look back at 2-0 up. 10-3 up in the first game in the third match.
Bogdanova kicking herself, you'd imagine.
9-6.
Good backhand down the line from LIU. There it is. And again, clever tactics from the Austrian player.
6-10.
4 game points now for the Netherlands.
One saved. Found the faint edge off that one, did LIU, I beg your pardon. Jiao. So she's still alive. We've got work to do here. And the wily old competitor in Jiao just rightly taking her time with the towel down. 2 more match points on her own serve.
10,
oh, here we go
9.
again.
3 saved.
A big lead, and all of a sudden, it's dwindled away. 3 consecutive points for LIU Jia. Just over. Hitting, didn't quite get a bat over the top spin. Oh, well played. LIU backhand to backhand, and that was a super angle. And you can see that smile on her face. She was happy with that one.
10-6 down. Locks us in at deuce now. LIU will be delighted with her work there. Found the edge of the table. 2 clear points to decide this game then.
11,
Heavy
10.
backspin on the return there. LIU couldn't lift the backspin, and so a 5th game point.
12-10. Game
There it
to
is.
Jiao.
First game to the Netherlands, 12 points to 10. And Holland lead by 1-0. Don't go far, because we'll be back very soon.
Second game, Jiao to serve. Love.
Back for game 2 then, match 4. Jiao from the Netherlands. Game to the good in this one.
Love all.
Looking around as if to acknowledge the AC. Of course, she's got a high ball toss, which would
1 love.
irritate in that regard, you'd imagine.
Love 2.
Good long, fast serve. Deep into the backhand of LIU. Oh, great forehand.
1, 2.
Anticipated the switch down the line, stepped across.
Yeah, she's got to find a way of reproducing what she did at the back end of game 1, where she clawed it right back to 10-all. To no avail in the end, but a really good effort, winning like 5, I think it was, in a row.
Let. 1, 2.
That's a lovely push.
2, 4.
Jiao was running round the backhand to play the forehand. We'll see on the replay. See here how she's stepping round to go, and it comes straight down the line. Clever play from Austria.
3, 2.
Good topspin deep into the backhand of LIU from Lee.
Fast long serve by Jiao. Very effective.
Six points to progress. The players are allowed to use the towel. Lee taking the opportunity, and now LIU with the 2 serves to come.
2, 5.
That's a good, almost a chop block coming down on the ball, imparting backspin. And you sense that the Netherlands are slowly but surely clawing their way back into this match. 2 matches to 0 down in the overall match.
2.
Now it's 2-1. And the Netherlands clear favourites to take this 4th match. 1-0 up and 6-2.
Yeah, she's not managing to contain the attack from Li Jiao the way that Li Jianbing did earlier in scalping Li Jiao in the 2nd match of the day.
3, 7.
Interesting shot there from LIU. Soft block down the line. Let's have a look at that again on the replay. Plays that quite soft, the ball dropping short of Lee. Look of...
She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's very emotional with her facial expression. She gives a lot. It's quite encouraging. Lovely to watch.
5.
She's got her work cut out there. She's done well to keep on top here as Li Jiao. Because LIU, a tough, awkward competitor. Not to be taken lightly. She dismissed Li Jiao earlier of the Netherlands comfortably in 3 straight games.
8, 5.
Did well there, Lee. She was under the cosh. She was scrambling to make the blocks, as we'll see on the rally. That's a good one. And then a little bit too anxious, Liu Jie. Good
6,
angle
9.
from Liu out wide to Lee's forehand. But it's still Lee with a 3-point lead, 9-6 up.
9, 7.
And it is Lee now with her 2 serves to come.
Taken so early crest of the bounce, just strikes through it very, very flat. Finds the target quickly, rushing Liu into error. So it's 3 game points for a 2-love lead here then for the Netherlands.
11-7.
And Elena Timina, you would imagine, will be delighted that her charge has eked her way back into this match, building on the good work from Brett Earland in the game prior, the match prior, I should say. So 2-love up in this race to 3 in match 4. It's all looking good now for the Netherlands, who was so despondent a while ago. Do stay with us.
Third game, Liu Jia to serve, low 4.
So back for game 4 then.
It's a good counter top spin from Lee. Of course, now Lee 2 games to 0 up in this match. 1 more game required, and that would then bring to the table the 5th and final match, the decider. And who'd have thought that, after Austria won the first 2 games very easy.
1-all.
Jiao really is free swinging. She's going for it now. She's got the bit between her teeth. When she's got time to unleash that forehand, she's like an unstoppable train. Liu trying desperately to tie her up in her backhand side.
Oh, well played. Both players actually there. That was a good point. But Lee did well. She stretched. She managed to keep control of the ball. And it was Liu who eventually made the error, going for too acute an angle on the backhand. So the Netherlands now 2 games to 0 up, as you can see on the screen there, bottom right. 3-1. Make that 4-1. It's looking good now for the Netherlands for 2-2 in the overall match. Timeout called by the Austrian coach.
And they're often the toughest points to win, aren't they, when you've been ahead, as the Austrians have 2-0 match advantage. It all seemed to be going so swimmingly, and we keep harping back to that moment where Polkanova was a 10-3 up against Britt Earland in her opening game. Free swinging, and it looked to be done and dusted, but then suddenly she lost her way. And, well, we're back in a real dogfight out here now. Timeout. The Austrian team just about to resume.
But you have to say, watching this match between Liu Jia and Li Jiao,
1-4.
that it is the player from the Netherlands at the top of the screen there who is tactically on top, who's playing the stronger game. We're going to have to see a massive change to turn this game around, this match around.
Yeah, she's been that more, a little bit more imaginative, going for her shots more. And I just think that her game style, the orange and blue, just fits better hand in glove against Liu than it did against her previous opponent in Li Jiangbing.
punching away from the backhand side of the table. Lee 6-2 and looking good. Just overhit the forehand topspin, the Dutch player. And LIU now with her service.
6-4.
They came in 5th in 2014 in this very event, did the Netherlands. Conversely, Austria came in 15th. Big disparity, big difference there. Austria with the early advantage here, but Netherlands really pegging them back.
Three consecutive points for LIU. 6-2 down. Just taken 3.
Four in a row. Now, are those cobwebs of doubt going to creep into the mind of Jiao? She's seen it all before. She's a lady of vast experience at 43 years of age. You'd imagine she'll be able to control her mind well at this stage. Timeout's been called by Elena Tamina. There in the background, just doing a few stretches on her lower back. Oh no, elbowing in on her right quad. Can Jiao in the picture keep the momentum?
Well, she's lost the last 4 points on the run, so she'll be hoping, and as indeed will Tamina, that they can break the momentum that's now in favour of LIU. One last big effort, I'm sure Tamina's saying. Try and dominate the rally, try and get in with your forehand topspin, spray the ball around with your backhand. She's not quite been as active on the backhand side in terms of running round and playing her forehand from the backhand side. But really the tactics so far have been good from the Netherlands. She won the first game 12-10, the second game 11-7.
6-4.
It's LIU serving 6-6.
Five in a row then for LIU now. Well, is the tide a turning here? So LIU took 5 in a row, and then Lee just won the last 2 consecutives. Oh, a wonderful off forehand there. Such disguise, just coming around the inside of the ball so deceptively.
Good use of the body action. We'll see on the replay. It looks as though it's going down the line. And then the last minute, as you say, Paul, coming around the inside of the ball, angling it out wide.
Jiao, having worked so tirelessly throughout this match now, has the luxury of 3 match points to level up at 2 matches all, if she can convert one of these 3.
10-8.
Going for the towel, sensibly, takes her time.
She has the service. She needs one of these 2 points.
Well, we're going the distance here on table 2. We're locked in at 2 matches each. We're going to have a 5th match to decide the tie and an opportunity for the winner to pit their skills against the might of China, the top seeds, 19 times champions in this event. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the break. So welcome back then to the 5th and deciding match in this first encounter of the day here on day 5 from the perfect 2016 World Team Table Tennis Championships from Kuala Lumpur. Li Jianbing from Austria, aged 30 years old, world ranked 147th, but make no mistake, that ranking is quite misleading. She's a very handy player. And she had a win earlier against Jiao, who just leveled the match with herself scalping LIU. So it's all swiveling around all over the place, but it's just for a snapshot if you are just joining us. Austria came out as the 11th seeds and were 2-0 up in this match after the first 2 matches and was just plain sailing, things looking good. Then Polkanova from Austria came out, she had a 10-3 lead, couldn't get that opening game against Brit Airland. Airland came back to snatch that and win in 3 straight games, the young 22-year-old from Netherlands. And now we've got a real fight on our hands. Li Jiao, was she followed up with a win as well. So we're locked in at 2 matches each. This is the deciding match, a real nervy nail-biter just about to get underway.
And the really interesting thing we'll see in the first 5 or 6